Hi there renovators, not doing questions in the park today because I can't walk through the park. I've been playing basketball when I wasn't fit enough and I've ruptured my Achilles tendon. So we're doing a little bit of a spot about Renovation Fitness in the office. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to take you guys through a series of videos over the next coming weeks in regard to how to staying renovation fit. Renovation Fitness. What is it? Why is it so important? And how can we get better at it? It's the same question that I really wanted to ask myself before I blew my Achilles tendon over here. Basketball fitness. Why is it important? So you don't injure yourself. How can you get fit? Maybe a bit of a lead up or a bit of a practice or some shuttle runs or something to get basketball fit and ready. Maybe playing at a good time for your body. Maybe looking at different things that you could have done to make sure that you played better, faster, fitter, okay? We can apply the same principles from our physical body from a game of sport to the renovation game. How do we get better? How do we get cheaper? How do we get more productive? How do we get faster in meeting our deadlines and our timelines? How do we get more finance? How do we get cheaper finance? How do we make the jobs more profitable? How do we build something that is actually going to meet the right market in the right place at the right time? This is called, my friends, Renovation Fitness. Okay, now over the coming weeks, I'm going to show you guys how the best of the best operate. Okay, we're going to interview them, we're going to ask them the right questions so that when you're doing your own renovation, you can ask these same sort of questions to similar people in similar fields to make sure that you're getting the right answers, because when we ask the right questions, we get the right answers. Now, Renovation Fitness. Renovation Fitness is something that you need to have before you undertake a renovation. If you are not renovator fit, then you should not be doing the job, okay? A little bit like if you are playing basketball and you are not basketball fit or fit to go and play the game, you should not go and play the game, otherwise you may rupture something. Now, it could be a hamstring. In my case, it was an Achilles heel. It could be an arm, it could be a leg, it could be something on your chest. The reality is, if you are not renovation fit, you are going to struggle. And it may not be a leg injury, but it may be a bankruptcy, worst case. It could be a divorce. It could be a breakup with friends. It could be a trade dispute. It could be a major impact on your hip pocket because you didn't quite get something right, whether it was the timelines or it was a negotiation with the bank or it was the budget or it's a variation now with the builder or you just simply didn't engage the right agent at the end, okay? These are all things that need to be considered before you're taking on a renovation job. A little bit like if you're going to go and play a basketball game, you need to be reasonably fit, okay? You might have want to have done your shuttle runs, you might have want to have done a warm-up, you might have want to have done some stretching, you might already want to be at a certain fitness level before you go and undertake something like that. There are all these different areas that need to be worked on before you can consider doing it. Can you go in holeless, bowless, nice and fresh? Absolutely. Is there a risk to that? Absolutely. What are the risks involved? Now, obviously we know what the physical risks are if you're going to go and play a game of sport, but if you're going to go and do a renovation, then, you know, it's all of the different areas and making sure you get them all right. For me, it was always timing, okay? So I could get the finances right, I could get the trades right, I could even get the agent right, but one of the hardest things that I always struggled with was the actual timing. So getting everybody to finish on time. Because there are renovation projects out there at the moment that have been basically in completion mode for 20 years. So the amount of houses out there that are halfway through their renovation is really quite ridiculous. I mean, I have been the victim of the same thing even in some of my own renovations, that I've been living in these houses where there's still a couple of tiles missing, or there's still a couple of cabinets that need to be installed, or the landscaping isn't quite done, or the bathroom still has a few leaks that haven't been attended to. These are the characteristics of a place that isn't sale ready. Now, if you're going to live in your place forever, then fine, you can live in it however you want to live in it. But if you're actually looking to renovate to make profits, then you need to know how to put the right teams together and the right timelines. Otherwise, you're just not going to make any money. So I'm going to show you guys, and I'd be excited about this if I was you, because I'm going to bring the best of the best. I'm extremely renovation fit. I'm not basketball fit, clearly. I'm going to bring the best of the best. I'm going to show you guys how to bring together renovations on time, on budget, and profitable. Hit the subscribe button and let's go.